So, celebrating Independence Day of Malaysia by walking near the Independence Stadium. But now I have one more thing to do, celebrating Merdeka in my own special way, and that is going to a Merdeka Sale, because a lot of companies take advantage of the holiday to have discounts and special sales on electronics and things like that for Independence Day. And for that, I'm heading in this direction, which is Low Yat Plaza. I was there the other day and I noticed that the IT megastore, IT Hypermart, whatever it's called, was having a sale on JBL Bluetooth speakers, which is something I've really come to depend on. A couple of years ago, in fact, I don't know how long ago anymore, a Planet Doug supporter gave me a Bluetooth speaker. And it was one of those things that I'd never thought about before. Didn't really know anything about them, never had one, never thought I needed one. But as soon as I had that speaker, I discovered how perfectly it fit into my life. And I depended on that speaker so much, and I used it all the time, constantly, and it finally wore out. It just doesn't work anymore. So when I saw the sale on JBL speakers, I thought I would go pick one up on their Merdeka sale. Yeah, they have two basic models that I'm interested in. One is the Clip, and wow, look at that. Some Merdeka kittens. Hello, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Hey. Come here. Come here. Yeah, the one that I was given, and that doesn't work anymore, was a model called the Clip, the JBL Clip. And they still make it, so the latest version is the Clip 5. But there's a slightly smaller and lighter and cheaper one called the Go. So the JBL Go 4 is the latest in that series. So I'm either going to pick up a Clip 5 or a Go 4. I pretty much made up my mind I'm going to get the Go 4. I think the Clip 5 is bigger and heavier and sounds better, has more bass and is louder and has longer battery life, but it also weighs a lot more. And all of those things would be important if you're listening to music, but I'm not listening to music. I just listen to podcasts and YouTube videos, people speaking, and so I don't need the best kind of speaker for that. And to be honest, I don't really want to spend the money, and I don't want to carry around more electronics. I have enough. But I have a very compelling argument in favor of getting one. And I've discovered in my life that this is actually a very real argument, in that right now I listen to podcasts on my phone, and it's a habit of mine. I listen to podcasts in the shower, everywhere I go. So I'm always bringing my phone into the bathroom, into the shower, and I can tell it's just a matter of time before I destroy it. Like, you take a phone into a bathroom, you might as well start the countdown. You're going to drop it, you're going to get it soaking wet, you're going to lose it in the toilet, you're going to drop it, you're going to slip and fall, you're going to break it. It's just a matter of time. It's not a question of if you're going to break your phone, it's when. So my argument is by spending the money to buy a waterproof Bluetooth speaker, I bring that into the bathroom, and that means I won't break my expensive phone. So that's my logic for convincing myself to make yet another purchase of electronics that I have to carry around. But as I said, when I got that Clip from a Planet Doug subscriber, man, I love that speaker. I just used it all the time. And I have another reason to get a speaker, and that's because the video editing laptop that I have, it has a tremendous amount of power for editing videos. But what I didn't realize is that a gaming laptop, it doesn't have good speakers. So they're very, very, very quiet speakers. So I have to use earbuds all the time. And I can't hear my laptop from even a few feet away. Like if I have a YouTube video playing, I'm editing a video, and I'm listening to a video clip, I can't even get up to plug in the kettle, because if I take 2 steps away from the laptop to plug in my kettle for a cup of coffee, I can't hear the laptop anymore. So I will just connect this Bluetooth speaker to my laptop, and then when I get up to go somewhere, go to the bathroom, go make a cup of coffee, I just carry the speaker with me. Or it's much louder than my laptop, so I just leave it there, and I'll play the audio out of the Bluetooth speaker instead of out of the laptop speakers. So I'm almost at Low Yat Plaza, so I'm talking myself into it so that I can crack open my wallet, which I really don't want to do. Here's a classic KL scene. I'm walking from the MRT station to a shopping mall, and yet there's no sidewalk of any kind. So this is where I have to walk along with this guy. It's just the way the city planners work on. Even today, I used to blame it on the history of KL, but this is a brand new construction right here. I was around when they were building this. So this is brand new road construction, and even with brand new road construction, it never occurred to them to put in any kind of a sidewalk. Right? This is it. There's no pedestrian path of any kind. You have no choice but to walk out there in the middle of traffic. That's just the way the city planners think here in KL. Not enough people walk here, so they don't need to put in sidewalks. So I'm inside the dreaded Low Yat Plaza, and I took the elevator up. There's really no easy way to do this. If you go up the escalators, you have to deal with all of the eager sales people trying to get your attention. But right there you can see the escalator. But if you go up the escalator many floors, you have to deal with so many hard pitches for salesmen. So I prefer to take the elevator, but the elevator takes forever, and it's jammed full of people carrying giant computers and all kinds of things. Anyway, here is the IT hypermarket. And as I said, they're having a big Merdeka promo up until September 1st. So I think I'm here to spend money, even though I don't want to. Spending money I don't have. I came in here the other day looking for GoPro batteries, and they don't even sell them. Crazy, yeah. And then while I was looking around, that's when I saw this display. Looking at the JBL sale that you have.
I see. You want to try them out as well? There's some demo at the back there.
Yeah, actually, well, why not? Yeah, I'm trying to decide between the Go 4 and the Clip 5. Because I think the Clip 5 is heavier.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier. So this one is the Clip 5 and Go 4, right?
Yep.
Go 4.
That's the most recent one, right?
Correct.
And that one's the...
Go 4. You can connect them to your Bluetooth on your phone as well. You can give it a try.
Yep.
And
I'll call up some... For me, it's mainly the weight, because I'll be carrying it in a backpack all the time. And it's
this one's definitely lighter. Yeah,
it's lighter, smaller. Can I try that one, the sound?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Well, it's morning time. I'm going to probably just make a kind of
He's riding his bicycle around Malaysia right now.
Oh, yes.
Traveling around Malaysia.
We did it yesterday, guys. So we accomplished our mission on that.
And one more time back to there, and then that'll be it. Just to hear him speaking. Will be enough.
Yesterday, guys, that we accomplished our mission on actually doing the premier, what did you say, the premier marathon yesterday. So that was, the last one was the one that was late on getting that one out because I was still editing it. And I totally...
Okay. I'll just go look at the price and the colors and...
Okay, so pricing for the Go 4 will be 178. And then for, let's say, the Clip 5, it's going to be a little bit more expensive at 288.
Okay, 288.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you really do want to compare one thing, is the battery life. So
Yeah.
for the Clip 5, it's actually 12 hours
12
of
hours.
lifespan. Whereas for the Go 4, it's a little bit less, where it's 7 hours.
7 hours.
It depends on if you are really going to use it like a long while in one session, you know.
Yeah, I'd normally use it inside, so I can always just charge it up again. So I think the Go 4.
There's like more colors here.
Yeah.
Purple, blue, then white, red, camo.
Camo.
Yeah.
For some reason, what do I like? Either the purple or the red. I think I'll go for the red.
Go for the red?
So if I could get one of the red ones.
Sure.
That's my Merdeka present for myself.
Yep.
So there it is, a Merdeka present for Planet Doug. And as I said, the idea is that it will save my phone. That's what I'm telling myself. Buy this so that it's a good idea so I won't break my phone. And one other difference is this one you can sit it up.
Yes, but that one you can't.
It falls over. Yeah. Okay, so it does have the equalizer. Okay, it has a... Might as well do it all right away. Get the latest version. Yeah, I don't know if this is an update of the app or an update of this, of the device itself.
For the software in the device.
In the device. All right. Very high tech.
Yeah.
You feel it right away. That's good. You can hear my voice clearly. Perfect. Even the dog. All right.
Even the dog's cute.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, I have to pack it up.
Yeah. Okay. And the cord is still in there?
Yeah. Right here.
Right there. Cool. And I've got the receipt here.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Thank you. All right, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.
Safe travels around.
Yeah, thank you. So there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. It's funny how objects that you buy, they look different once you have them in your hand. Like on this shelf, I was like, oh, it's too heavy. But as soon as I got it away from the display and we had it on the counter, then it was like, oh wow, it's actually pretty small. So I think it'll work out okay. Slow elevators here, very slow. There we go. G for 8. Thanks. So that's the way you celebrate Merdeka. You go to the Tunku Memorial, you visit Merdeka Square, you go near the Merdeka Stadium, and then you hit up a Merdeka electronics sale. So yeah, it was a pretty good price. If I had another reason to talk myself into picking one up, that's another reason. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it right now. When I was listening to other people on their YouTube videos, their voices weren't really coming out that strongly. But once you went to Planet Doug and you're listening to my voice booming across, then that little red Go really sounded good. It worked out well. My voice sounded good, it carried well, so that's all I really need. Yeah, pretty pleased. as I often do, I'm celebrating my purchase with another purchase. I treat myself to a cold Coke after buying something like this. Sort of like my celebration drink. They didn't have any Coke here, which is unusual. They only had Pepsi. Anyway, I got a cold Pepsi. And I get to admire my new JBL Go 4. I keep wanting to call it a clip because I'm so used to my old one. But it's not a clip, it is a Go. Ah, he retaped it. He put a piece of tape across here. That's where it opens. There we go. Look at that. Compared to my hand, very nice size. Power button. You could really feel it coming online. Should still be connected to my phone. That's nice. Good looking pooch, that one. Very fuzzy. Lots of golden fur, but I've never been able to make friends with it. My 360 camera, wallet. It's really vibrating. Smartphones. Wow. App. Luckily, the monorail goes right through the area where Low Yat Plaza is located. Direct line back to my hotel. Back in my new neighborhood, Chow Kit. As I said, it's not the easiest neighborhood to get in and out from, but it's a cool place. A lot going on here. I think I got back just in time. I can feel some rain starting. The power of touch and go once more gets me out. Funny thing is that the other day I spent kind of the entire day, or at least half of the entire day, trying to find a place to get passport photos taken, and I had it in my head I needed to go to specific places that were professional and knew what they were doing, and maybe that was a wise decision. But at the end of the day, when I came back, I noticed this place, like literally right around the corner from my hotel. Quick photo. And I'll bet you they can take passport photos right here. So I could have walked like 50 feet from my hotel and come here. That would have been what a normal person would have done. But chances are I would then go to the Canadian High Commission and they would look at the photos and say, the dimensions aren't right, or the positioning of the body of your face isn't right, the lighting isn't quite right, who knows? So. Whoops. Sorry. There I am in the mirror. This morning, on my way out, I dropped by the front desk because I paid for 3 more nights and I needed to reset my card. Otherwise, of course, it wouldn't open the door. And while I was down at the front desk, I realized that there's two different men that I've been seeing there. And one of them is the unfriendly one, or he's probably friendly, but he doesn't show it on his face. He's the one who checked me in, and I was talking about how it felt like I was checking into a house of horror, and then he was probably the serial killer, the dungeon master. But then other times when I've gone by the front desk, there was another man there who actually had a friendly face and a smile, and he would call out to me, "Good morning, sir," things like that. And I thought, there's a good front desk clerk. Anyway, this morning when I went down to reset the card, it was the unfriendly one, the stone-faced guy. And but he reset my card. That was no problem. He just wasn't interested in any Planet Doug style chit chat while he did it. And then while I was standing there, I noticed there's a big piece of there's a piece of paper on the counter all about the tourism tax, just explaining to people, oh, by the way, we have this 10 ringgit per night tourism tax set by the government, blah, 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 blah. It's been there forever because it's all torn up and stained and things like that. And then down at the bottom of that piece of paper, someone, a guest, presumably had written in ink with a pen, wrote at the very bottom something like, "This hotel is full of cockroaches. Don't stay here. Go somewhere else." And you can tell by the stains and everything that line has been there for months, probably for a couple of years. Who knows? But it's just kind of funny that that piece of paper with a guest saying that the hotel is full of cockroaches and warning people away is still there. It never occurred to any of the employees that, maybe we should get rid of that piece of paper. But it's just still there. It's probably going to be there forever, which is kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, back in my comfortable room. The front desk clerks can be as much of a serial killer as they wish in how they look. Just as long as I get to stay in a comfortable room like this, I'm very happy. Settling back into my paradise room here. I've got my own mini kettle here. And when it comes to a boil and then shuts off, and I kind of wanted to get it just as hot as possible, like it doesn't click anymore. So I have to hold the button down here and just give it a little bit of a boost to bring it back to an absolute full boil. I always want my water, my coffee water, to be as absolutely as hot as possible. So I give it a final boost. Bring it to a full boil. There we go. Straight from the full boil into my cup. That's how I like my hot drinks, as hot as possible. Yeah, funny thing is these third-party cheapo GoPro batteries that I bought, they actually come more nicely packaged than the GoPro batteries do. And each battery comes in its own little plastic box, a little plastic case. And the GoPro batteries that cost at least twice as much, they don't come in a little case. So, yeah, it's kind of funny.